My first job was a dishwasher for a restaurant, a five-star restaurant. And frankly, I think that was my first taste into 5S, supply chain management. And you wouldn't think as a dishwasher, but I think you learn quickly the effects of organization on efficiency when you're washing dishes in a high stress environment. So that was one of my first memories was just, when you're overwhelmed and you figure out, hey, I just got to take a step back and figure out what's a better way to do this. And, that's applicable in a lot of different areas of life.
My first paid job was at Kenny Shoe Store. And at the time, Kenny's had freestanding stores around the city. And of course, they were in most of the malls. There was a store on the northwest side of town on Lafayette Road that I actually got the job through my high school DECA program. DECA was Distributive Education Clubs of America, and I was the president of my school's DECA program. And with that DECA, there was an on-the-job training program that you could join. I was 15 at the time, and so I had to get a work permit because you weren't able to work until you were 16 back then. So my parents signed off, got the job at 15, and started my career in selling shoes. I was very shy. So in order to sell shoes, you had to come out of your shell and talk to people. And once I realized that the more you sold, the more commission you made, I suddenly became a very outgoing, extroverted salesperson, making really good money at age 15.
I got an internship at Quest Safety Products my junior year in college. There were really no psychology internships available that paid, and so I said, let's take a step into a business internship and see how I like it. It was kind of a way to kind of become more well-rounded as a young or a young student and a young professional. So I think what I learned at Quest is that I love the business atmosphere. I learned that it's not just this psychological field where you get to talk to people and help people. I learned that you can do that within your job in business. And I learned that also I wanted to empower students and young professionals, just like my boss, Sam Yadov, did for me. When I came in here, and still to this day, he provides me with the resources to become a better professional and in person. So that's my goal from leading our internship program now. So I went from the first intern at the company to leading the entire internship program. So that's what it's one of the most fun parts of my job. I love the Amazon piece. I love the Walmart piece, but also kind of cultivating the young students that we have here working at Quest is one of the things I get the most joy out of.